Dana White just announced some big news for UFC Vancouver. We got Reinier versus Anthony Hernandez main eventing UFC Vancouver fight night, October 18th. We also got Chito Vera. We already knew this. Chito Vera versus Amin Zahabi as the co-main event. Also on that card, we got Kevin Holland versus Mike Malott. And we got Manon Fiorot versus Jasmine Jasudavicius. Crazy announcement. It's amazing that Reinier de Ridder and Anthony Hernandez, who fought 2 weeks ago, they're taking this fight on such short notice. I mean, they fought respectively. Both of them fought in July. No, Reinier de Ridder fought July 26th. He fought at the very end of July, and Anthony Hernandez fought 2 months ago or 2 weeks ago against Roman Dolidze. They both, or Anthony Hernandez, dominated, but Reinier de Ridder took a little bit of damage, so it's crazy seeing him get back in there so soon. Dana White also had this to say about the winner of this match.
Anthony Fluffy Hernandez in the main event. It's a 5-round fight between middleweight contenders Reinier de Ridder and Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. That is a badass fight, and obviously next month in Paris we have another top middleweight contender fight between number 2 ranked Imavov and 7th ranked Bohalyo. And then Vancouver is a few weeks later. We'll see how this whole thing plays out. And we're going to end up with a middleweight challenger for Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah. So like we said, de Ridder, RDR versus Hernandez. Massive fight. Huge fight. I probably got Anthony Hernandez. Reinier de Ridder, his stand-up is really not anything at all. He has that knee to the body, genuinely. That's all he has. He has grit and toughness, and he has that knee to the body, and then you have to worry about his clinch and him taking you down. I have zero. This is what I fucking hate. Anthony Hernandez. I hated him. I hated him before his last performance. I hated him. He was so boring. Roman Kopylov was one of my favorite fighters. He took Roman Kopylov down and bullied him and submitted him. I've been wanting him to lose this entire time. But I really had to sit and look. Damn, this nigga's really decent as fuck. I think he'll be able to withstand anything. Him off bottom. I don't think Reinier de Ridder wants anything to do with Hernandez on the ground. But I think Hernandez is going to take de Ridder there. The knees to the body is always going to be a problem for anybody, but I'm not too worried about that with Hernandez. He's a cardio freak for middleweight, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, and it's crazy because, like Dana said, Imavov Barajo is happening in France in a month. And then this is happening a couple months after. I know there were idiots talking about, Khamzat might make a quick turnaround and fight in Abu Dhabi on the Aspinall card. There's no fucking universe where Khamzat Chimaev takes a short notice championship fight or a fight so soon. There's no way. You're not a real human being if you genuinely believe that. So it looks like Khamzat's not going to be fighting until 2027, which we already knew that. But it'll be interesting to see because Imavov Barajo is not a number 1 contender fight. So Khamzat's options are open right now. It's also interesting to know that I thought this was always the number 1 contender fight because Imavov is the number 1 contender, I believe so. Unless Dricus is number 1 now. But Imavov was the number 1 or number 2 contender. And in this Barajo fight, I always thought this was just a number 1 contender fight. I thought that was the consensus, but I guess not. It seems to be whoever has the best performance is going to get the title fight. That's what it seems to be. These fights are very close on the schedule. We can look. I believe the Paris card is September 6th or something like that. Hold on. Let's see the middleweight rankings. Yeah, so Dricus is 1 and Mavov is 2. I believe the Paris card is on the 6th. Yeah, Paris card is on the 6th, and then this is on the 18th, the next month. We know Khamzat's not fighting realistically until it's August. He took no damage. So instead of waiting a year to see him, we're probably gonna wait 9 months, 10 months. So we won't see Hamza and probably until May or June. Next International Fight Week, we'll see Hamza or some shit like that. I have no doubt in my mind about that. He's not even a big draw anymore. I believe his stock has dropped heavily. So it's not like they're gonna have him headline in January or something. I highly doubt it. Cut to him headline in January. But yeah, I got Anthony Hernandez beating Reinier the Ritter, probably by third round, probably by third or fourth round finish. Whatever he wants to finish it at. I don't even want to say it like that. Whatever he wants. I genuinely think Anthony Hernandez is good, and I think he's got a decent chance against Hamza because him off bottom, it's a different fighter, man. Him on bottom is a different fighter. But also on that card, we got a good matchup. We got Chito Vera versus Zahabi. We already discussed this a while ago. This has been booked for forever. Kevin Holland versus Mike Malott. I hate to see Kevin Holland be in the rankings and then all of a sudden he loses one. Who did he lose to? He lost to Christian Rodriguez. And then he goes to fight Mike Malott. Like Mike Malott is coming off a 1 win, I believe. Like I don't know. I got Kevin Holland, obviously. Let me get that out the way. I obviously have Kevin Holland against Mike Malott. Mike Malott's pretty garbage, pretty dog shit. But interesting to see this is the matchup that they gave Kevin Holland. And he's still ranked number 15. So I don't know. Maybe he just took the fight because they needed it or something. And I know Mike Malott's from Canada. So Kevin Holland was probably like, I'll step up. 45-70, I'll step up. But, pretty mid matchup, honestly. I think this is a layup for Holland. Like, I genuinely think this is a layup for Holland. He'll have a frame advantage. The size advantage will be jarring in the cage. So, another Kevin Holland win in 2025. Whatever. But we got Manon Fiorot versus Jasmine Jasudavicius. Fiorot is coming off her loss against Valentina Shevchenko. And she looked like dog shit in that fight. She wanted to do an Ankalaev versus Pereira. She wanted to do one of those and hold her against the cage and hope for a win. She didn't get it. I think Jasmine Jasudavicius is gonna KO her, and in front of her home crowd. Or no, she's from Paris. I'm sorry, she's from France, not from Paris, but she's from France. So I can't say her home crowd. I was just correlating Canada with French speakers. But I don't think Fiorot is winning this matchup. But if she does, who cares? Jasmine Jasudavicius has looked really good, by the way, in her last couple fights. So I do think she'll get the win by finish. Yeah, huge announcement. This is a big fight. I truthfully think we're gonna see whoever wins this fight is gonna fight Hamza. I really think so. And that'd be a better fight anyway. Baralho and Imavov don't have the ground game. They don't have the credentials, whatever you want to say. I don't think they have the ground game to try to nullify Hamzat. We know Hamzat. You don't have to do anything in a Hamzat Chimaev fight camp outside of train for takedowns and how to stand up and all of that. You have nothing to worry about in the stand-up, just how to nullify the ground game. And I think these two have the capabilities of doing so, and I think it'll be fluffy. But I wouldn't be mad if Reinier Derrida won the fight either. But y'all have a great day, man. Couple more videos coming out soon, so stay tuned, man. Like the video and appreciate y'all for watching. Have a good night.